where we at here? Got a lot of stuff going on. All right. That's not it. And here I thought I was going to be ready. There it is. All right. We are ready. It is a Friday. You should be ready on a Friday, right? Friday morning, getting ready for the weekend, whatever you got planned, whether it's relaxation or another 2 days of work. Getting 2 days of getting closer to where you're going to be getting to. Is it all uphill? Does it feel like you're going uphill all the time? Or does it feel like you're just not making any progress? Sometimes it does, right? But keep moving forward. Any progress forward is good progress. Today I found an article that I want to discuss. It's called "Embrace the Hustle" with these motivating quotes. It's written by the Success staff on Success.com. Great, I get a lot of articles from Success.com because Success Magazine has some really good stuff. Great leaders, great motivators. I just put the link in the comment section. The article starts like this: Living in the 21st century, there are no good excuses when it comes to chasing a dream. Surrounded by the tools you need to make big things happen, and with so many opportunities available, you just have to be you just have to be willing to work hard to get what you want. You just have to be willing to work hard to get what you want. Also, work smart, right? It's not about just working hard. It's like you can dig a hole using a spoon, but isn't a shovel better? Isn't a bulldozer better? You know what I mean? So if you're talking about technology, tools available, and working right, yeah, working hard's fine, but also working smart. Says no matter how big your goal is, a huge dose of hustle can help you overcome almost any obstacle to success. Wait, hang on. There's obstacles to success? Why? Why can't we just make it easy for everybody to succeed? That's how it is. Check out these motivating quotes to channel the spirit of an ambitious go getter. It's not natural for everybody, but here are the quotes. Henry Van Dyke. Some succeed because they are destined to, but most succeed because they are determined to. So it's not a given. It's not a given that you're going to succeed. It's not a given that you're going to fail. But you can determine if you want to be determined. You decide. You can just let things happen or make things happen, right? That's it. This bottle's too large to be drinking out of. All right. Some succeed because they are destined to, but most succeed, most because they are determined to. What are you determined to do? Are you determined to succeed? Doing something that you enjoy, doing something that you are passionate about makes it so easy to put in the hours. That's the trick, right? Finding out what you're passionate about and what you want to succeed at. Something matters to you, you're going to do the work. That's why we're talking about the hustle today. That quote was from Henry Van Dyke. Some succeed because they are destined to, but most succeed because they are determined to. Next quote, Sophia Amoruso. Life is short. Don't be lazy. Ooh. That one's like, hey, Al. Should have started with that one. Hey, Al. Life is short. Don't be lazy. Oh, man, it's so easy to be lazy. How many things are make it easier for us to be lazy, right? It's like, but look, there's this new TV show. There's this new movie. There's this new game. There's this new all these distractions, all these things that help you. There's this really comfortable couch. Sometimes the weather, man. Sometimes the weather makes me want to be lazy. It's like, oh, it's a beautiful day. I think I just want to sit out and just enjoy the day. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Nothing wrong with enjoying the weather and enjoying a beautiful day. Oh man, it's so cold outside. I just want to snuggle in, have a cup of, warm cup of coffee or hot chocolate, whatever. Oh, it's too hot. I'm just gonna be inside the air conditioning. Life is short. Don't be lazy. Sophia Amoruso. Talking about the hustle today. Vince Lombardi. This is a really good one. Vince Lombardi, the Lombardi Trophy, right? Hall of Fame coach. Love this quote. The man on top of the mountain didn't fall there. He didn't just and he's the king of the mountain. Or, the person on top of the mountain didn't fall there. Got to work to get up there. You ever climbed? You ever done hiking or climbed a hill, a mountain, a trail? Uh, that's fun. I love hiking. But it takes some work sometimes, depending on what you're trying to reach. Sometimes the most beautiful summits it's a little more difficult to get up there, right? Why do you think so many people try to get conquer Everest? Imagine the view from up there. Phenomenal. Vince Lombardi, the man on top of the mountain, didn't fall there. Talking about embracing the hustle on this Friday. Don Zimmer, check this out. What you lack in talent can be made up with desire, hustle, and giving 110% all the time. Oh, man. If you can talk yourself giving 100% to go after what you really, really want, do you really, really want it? A wise person once said, "Tell me what you want, what you really, really want." I don't remember who that was. But that quote is very true. What you lack in talent can be made up with desire, hustle, and giving 110% all the time. Does it matter? Does it matter to you? Is your why big enough? Why are you doing this? Why are you working hard? Why are you investing so much time in doing something if it doesn't matter to you? And where are you investing your time? Are you investing your time just to get back 750 for your time and your efforts, or are you know what? Sometimes you can invest time, hustle, energy 100% of the time, all that stuff and get nothing because there's something at the end. Man, it's like being an entrepreneur, right? It's like working 80-hour weeks for zero income sometimes until you get to where you want to get to. But that's a good quote, Don Zimmer. What you lack in talent can be made up with desire, hustle, and giving 110% all the time. John Acuff. I want the peace in knowing that it wasn't for lack of hustling that I missed a target for my dream. I want to know that the one thing in my control was under control. Do you control your hustle? Do you control your effort, your energy, your input towards achieving a target for your dream? See, but it all goes back to what your dream is. What is your goal? Yesterday, we were talking about always setting and pursuing goals. If you're setting a goal that doesn't matter you, you will not be putting in the effort necessary to hit that target. I want the peace in knowing that it wasn't for lack of hustling that I missed a target for my dream. I want to know that the one thing in my control was under control. John Acuff. Great stuff. Stephen King. Talent is cheaper than table salt. What separates the talented individual from the successful one is a lot of hard work. Stephen King. He has a great book called On Writing. If you haven't read that, it's very, very good. It's very plain spoken, and he talks about using all the tools you have at your disposal. Like when you're going to go fix something, I think he says something, I'm going to go fix a screen outside my house. You don't take a screwdriver, take the whole toolbox, right? Because if you get there and you're like, oh man, I need pliers too. Go back, get the pliers, and go back and say, oh, I need a hammer too. Just take your whole toolbox. Same thing with anything you're doing towards a goal. Talent is cheaper than table salt. What separates the talented individual from the successful one is a lot of hard work. Stephen King. Good stuff. Next, Pete Rose. You'd be surprised how many shortcomings can be overcome by hustle. Charlie Hustle. You'd be surprised how many shortcomings can be overcome by hustle. Do you know a hustler? Like somebody, not like I want to hustle you and cheat you. No. Like somebody that's always after it. Yesterday, I had a great conversation with a young lady who's doing two jobs. And I told her, I go, I see, it seems to me, and I just met her for the first time, that you've got hustle in you. Like you want to get things done. You want to achieve things in your life. I go, how many jobs do you work? She goes, two. Like without batting an eye. I go, I knew it. So yeah, she's got some awesome potential because she's already doing it, and not even for like a high rate of return, right? She's just doing it because she needs to do it, and she's not shying away from it because she knows she needs to hustle. She may have a shortcoming of, I don't know, opportunity or education that's keeping her, holding her back, but she's like, I'm not going to let that hold me back. You'd be surprised how many shortcomings can be overcome by hustle. Pete Rose. Estee Lauder. You might know her name. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Boom. Estee Lauder. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. She let me check here. She succeeded. How about that? So Estee Lauder, talk about hustle, man. Talk about building a worldwide empire, right? I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Next, Lou Holtz. Winners embrace hard work. They love the discipline of it, the trade off they're making to win. Losers, on the other hand, see it as punishment, the hard work. And that's the difference. Winners embrace hard work. Those four words combined make up this entire quote. Winners embrace hard work. They love the discipline of it, the trade off they're making to win. Losers, on the other hand, see it as punishment, and that's the difference. Lou Holtz. There's a great motivational conversation. It was an interview, but it turned out somebody kind of cut it up and put it into a motivational speech by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's talking about when he was just starting his path towards becoming Mr. Universe, what he was doing and things like that, and he was talking about embracing the hard work, the discipline of it, the trade-off he was making to get to where he was going to get to. It's like, why do you do, how can you be doing so many reps, so much weight with a smile on your face? He goes, because it's every rep was one step closer to my goal. Embracing the hard work. I'll see if I can share that later, because that's a great talk by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Flawed as he may be as a person, just like we all are, the content of that particular speech, excellent. I'll share that. I'll look for it and I'll share that. Next one. Wade Boggs. I played the game one way. I gave it everything I had. It doesn't take any ability to hustle. It doesn't take any ability to hustle. Wade Boggs. Yeah, I mean, that's when we go back to talent. Oh, he's got natural talent. Well, then outwork him. Not everybody's like a superstar. You just may feel they have more talent, innate talent than you. Work harder. I played the game one way. I gave it everything I had. It doesn't take any ability to hustle. There was one person that came to mind immediately when I read that particular quote. And this gentleman played for the Dallas Cowboys. 15 seasons in the NFL, all of which were spent with the Dallas Cowboys. Pro Bowl selection 84, played in Super Bowl 28 and 30, and was on the roster for 27. Came out of University of Tennessee. And this guy was one of those guys that, talk about hustle. He led the team in special teams tackles in one season because he was just like leadership, character, etc. I mean, just crazy. Leader in special team tackles. And he said he was a leader in 1989 with 19. Next year, he led the team again with 23 tackles, becoming the first player in franchise history to do it in consecutive years. Bill Bates. Tom Landry once said, if we had 11 players on the field who played as hard as Bill Bates does and did their homework like he does, we'd be almost impossible to beat. Bill Bates. That's who I thought of when I heard this quote. I played the game one way. I gave it everything I had. It doesn't take any ability to hustle. Wade Boggs. Hustle, man. Next one, Gary Vaynerchuk. Without hustle, talent will only carry you so far. Talent will only carry you so far. And that is a fact. Golly, man. Sometimes talent can be a hindrance, or people who feel they have more talent or feel they have so much talent that they're just destined to succeed, and then they don't do anything with it. And time goes by, and then they're sitting there going, why didn't it happen? How come somebody was able to do something I was unable to do? Without hustle, talent will only carry you so far. Gary Vaynerchuk. A couple more left before we finish the article. Embrace the hustle with these motivating quotes off of success.com. The link is in the comments. Natalie Massenet. Having the positive belief that it will all be okay just means that you hustle and make it work, because failure is not even an option in your own mind. Having the positive belief that it will all be okay just means that you hustle and make it work, because failure is not even an option in your own mind. If you're looking at an out, if this doesn't go well, if I fail at this, if I, you're considering it. Not, I'm going to succeed at all costs, and I'm going to work as hard as I need to work to make that happen, to get it done. Having the positive belief that it will all be okay just means that you hustle and make it work, because failure is not even an option in your own mind. Natalie Massenet. Very nice. Last but not least, last one. Here we go. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher. I do not know anyone who has got to the top without hard work. That is the recipe. It will not always get you to the top, but should get you pretty near. Okay. That is a very British quote. That last part, right? It's like, if you think about it, that last part, it's a little caveat. It will not always get you to the top, but should get you pretty near. Man, it's like, I worked hard and I didn't succeed. Yeah, but look back. How far did you get by working hard? Way further than you would have gotten if you didn't. That's what it's talking about. Nobody likes that tough love. I do not know anyone who has got to the top without hard work. That is the recipe. It will not always get you to the top, but should get you pretty near. Margaret Thatcher. Great stuff. So the article, Embrace the Hustle with these motivating quotes, is available on success.com. I put the link in the comments section. And it's a good way to end the week, start the Friday, right? The day is starting. The weekend is starting. Whether you work or have it off, we start the right way, the right mindset. I wish you success. I wish you personal success. I wish you clarity of mind, strength in spirit, clarity of vision, and a solid core of strength to get you through whatever you need to go through. I wish you well-being in your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, financial, social lives. I wish you success. Let's succeed together. Knowledge is power. Imagination is king. And intelligence your weapon. Read a good book today. Enrich your mind. And above all, take action. Hustle. Hope you have a great weekend, whether you're working or not. I hope to be back on Monday at 8 a.m. So until next time,